Hi guys, this is Raymond with Expert Watches. Here today we have a beautiful Bucherer 6951 Yacht Time Racer. This watch is a very special watch because Bucherer, for people who don't know, they're kind of, now that they bought Tourneau, but and Rolex owns them. But before that, they're one of the larger jewelry shops and makers with watches as well. In Europe, they did a collaboration with watches, or had some manufacturers that made watches for Omega, and different brands make watches for them. This yacht timer racing watch has a very special Lemania 1873, which is very similar to the Omega 861 movement. So I'm showing you this. This is one of the watches we have in our inventories from the 70s. It also, right now, we're displaying it on our new Expert Watches Crocodile strap with a white stitching. We have our croc straps in different variation and different patterns. This is the regular croc patterns, and we'll also have the bamboo patterns with white or same color as the strap stitching. So I like the white stitching. We usually, when we do strap selection for watches, it's a little bit stressful to match. We want the watches to pop. Once in a while we go with colors, and one of the things that has been becoming very popular the last decade is that people can easily change straps, so which will change the look of the watch. It used to be, historically, people either use black or brown straps for their watches. Now in the last, I think, decade or two, color straps are becoming, and we have a lot of colors in our straps, and we'll be displaying that, and you could find those on the website as we're launching. So this strap, I just wanted to display it. As you guys could see, there's other distraction that you see. We have our beads of rice bracelet, which we're gonna actually put on this watch when we have the beads of rice bracelet, and another video that we put with the curved end on this Omega. So this is flat end, and this is the watch. So I wanted to kind of show the bracelets, the strap on the watch, and kind of, you guys could look at it. This is the Expert Watches strap. This is on the 22 millimeter. They're easy release straps, and as you can see, they're very easy to remove. So I'm gonna just remove this right now, because we're gonna put the bracelet on it. So this is the little pin, and usually when you put these in, you want to make sure they click in, because based on the shape of the watch, they usually will, sometimes the lug size, they need to be fitted. The last thing you want is to put a strap on your watch and have it fall out while you're wearing it. So just being careful is important. One of the reasons I want to show you guys this is because this Omega, we put the curved end, as you can see, has a curved round case, so that's why we were able to do it. There are watches that actually have flat ends where the strap or the bracelet meets the case. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys why some straps or cases usually go with strap, or if it's a bracelet, will need a different end links. So this straps, we do have the curved end links, but as you could see, it will look not good, and it's not made for this watch. So since the Omega shared a lot of different components, as I said, with Bucherer when they were manufacturing, so these bracelets will look good on them, and they're generic bracelet. Necessarily, they're not made for Omega, so we'll go ahead and put those in. Before I do, I just wanted to kind of go over the bracelet, the straps again. Look at the quality of these. These are really nicely made. We wanted to make sure that they're great priced and also has good qualities. Most of these straps, if you notice, they're not padded because we use vintage watches, and usually because of the case, we like them flat. I think it looks exponentially much better not padded. So we'll go ahead, set these aside. I'm gonna go ahead, put the bracelet on this watch. Now, one of the things I think we discussed in the other video, I'm gonna put this aside. Before you do that, you want to kind of make sure you open the bracelet and kind of see where the opening is. As stated before, the opening usually goes here in your wrist where it ends. So you want to open it like this. If you're left-handed, you might want it a different way. If you're putting it on your right hand, but usually if you're right hand, that's what you do. So basically what that means is this end, which is the opposite, will go against the 12 o'clock. So we'll go ahead and put that in. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get a spring bar here. But if one of the things you notice, these you could also fit them with a quick release spring bars. I'm not gonna do that. One of the other things you notice with this watch, the pinholes are in the center of the lugs, and this has so when you put it in, you want to kind of be a little careful. So I'm gonna usually like to feel it out, kind of make sure that it's clicking. All right, and this doesn't want to click. There we go, which is fine. That's why we're testing it. There we go, I got it click. Now, one of the things I think stated in the other video is you could put the straps in like this. It's a little more, if you notice, your hand is a little more challenging. Or you could remove the ends, so then you're just dealing with half a bracelet. And usually I put my hand on here because I have so many springs flying off in my face and kind of don't like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put this now. If you notice, it's much easier because now I have control of it, and then I could put it back together. There we go. I'm gonna make sure that I put this in. I should have worn my magnifying glass, but I didn't. So now again, we're gonna fill this out. Make sure it gives you a little pop, which you heard that. Okay, it's pop. So this is the end result. So these bracelets, they do come with brushed or polished. With this watch, I went with the brushed, and we didn't have too many of the 22 millimeter bracelet in stock. This is one of the few we have. We're gonna get more. If you need it, just let us know. Please comment, and also go to our website, expertwatches.com. You could purchase these. They're available. They're a very exciting bracelet. I really like them. I'm gonna put the bracelet back together, but I wanted to kind of show you how it looks. It looks really nice. I kind of like the variation of having the sportiness of a bracelet and kind of dressing it up with a strap, especially with a croc, which is really nice. So as far as putting it back, just the other point, these with the old bracelets, these are micro adjusters that you could do, so you could put it in a different hole. It would make it smaller or larger. They do have ability to size and remove links, and it's always nice to have full linked bracelets available, because with winter watches, usually when we get them, we necessarily don't have end links. It comes with what it was sized to, and a lot of times it's lost over time. And now this has to make sure we click this in before we end. All right, there we go. Clicked. So here we go. Beautiful Bucherer. You guys have a great day. Go to expertwatches.com. We are trying to make a lot of video series. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I hope that it's a learning process with us and it's a learning process for you guys. And I'm trying to introduce you guys to our company and enjoying vintage watches, certified pre-owned. This is the certification that usually comes with the watches. So, guess that. Take care.